What is up, my buttery biscuits? I know y'all are tripped out that I do not have a beanie on right now, but finally I am washing them because I was realizing in my past few videos, I'm like, y'all, I have so much makeup on the rim and I just look even more trashy than what I normally look like. And I'm like, you know what? Let me throw them in the wash. So I thought I would film this video while they're in the wash right now, which is like really weird because like I know I haven't done a video without a beanie in like forever. A commentary video. Y'all know obviously all my makeup videos are without a beanie because I'm like testing out makeup, obviously. Anyway, speaking of makeup, before we get into today's video, I just have to tell you guys because I am so... Y'all don't even understand how excited I am for this. I think that I found my holy grail foundation mix. Like over the past few days, I have been wearing this and I have got so much compliments on my skin and my skin has been looking bomb, like so bomb. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I never really post on Instagram, but I post on my stories. And y'all, oh, everyone's like, what's on your skin? What's on your skin? Y'all, it is these two foundations mixed together. Y'all know I love the Huda Beauty foundation. However, sometimes I do feel like the coverage is a little bit too much. And then recently I've been loving the Fenty Eavesdrop. I'm showing you guys the back. The Fenty Eavesdrop, and I mixed them together and I was like, my skin looks so bomb. It gives me just the right amount of coverage. I absolutely love those two together. Also, I did want to give a little update because I haven't done a live in a while. Everyone had been wanting me to try the number 7 translucent setting powder to compare it to the, oh my gosh, the Charlotte Tilbury. I am going to be making a video on this, but I do want to let you guys know, like right off the bat, I feel like it is a pretty good dupe. And this one is only $12.99, but I am going to do a video so that way you guys can actually see them side by side and compare them. And honestly, y'all, I'll save that for the video, but I'm just like, you know what? Let me just tell you guys right off the bat, it is pretty similar. But like I said, I'll do a video to do the comparison. I just had to throw that little makeup in here because I was so excited that, like, y'all, don't get me wrong, I love the Huda Beauty foundation by itself and I love the Eavesdrop by itself. However, sometimes I feel like the Eavesdrop is not enough, and then I feel like the Huda Beauty is too much. Them mixed together is heaven, like literally heaven. I am just so obsessed with it. Anyways, y'all, before I start rambling on, today we're going to be talking about Bretman Rock and David Dobrik. I feel like this one came out of left field because if y'all know Bretman Rock, he really stays out of the drama. Like honestly, y'all, I love Bretman. I feel like he is just so, you know, not involved in all the drama. He's just out there on his little island having fun, having a good time, doing his little MTV show and doing his mukbangs and things like that. I enjoy watching his videos because oh, excuse me. I feel like he is just so not problematic, and I really enjoy watching his videos because they're like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? However, today he spoke out about David Dobrik, which I'm like, oh, snap. So we're going to go ahead and get into his stories and then have a little chat about it, I guess. So if you guys are interested in that, of course, go ahead and keep on watching. If y'all are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that way you'll get notified when I upload a new video, and make sure y'all give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, and let's go ahead and get into it. As I mentioned in the intro, if y'all know Bretman Rock, y'all know he is just so out of the drama. So this one, I was kind of like, oh, he must have been feeling some type of way about David Dobrik. And I just literally have to tell you guys, I feel like Boo Boo with the Fool, like with all of the David Dobrik stuff coming up. Y'all know I've said it before. I just felt like David Dobrik was like really cool and like just really down to earth and fun and very giving. You know what I'm saying? And I guess maybe I was wrong. And honestly, before I play this clip of Bretman Rock's story, I do have to say, like, I really trust Bretman Rock. If you guys have been following him for a while, I keep on saying it time and time again, he's just so out of the drama. So I feel like him saying this about David is kind of eye-opening. It's kind of like, oh snap, like maybe all of these things that are being said about David Dobrik are really true. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Bretman Rock is just so unproblematic and he doesn't really ever call anybody out. Low-key, I kind of feel like I have never done a video about him. Like, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I don't remember doing like a video about Bretman Rock. I really don't. Like, I feel like he is just so out of the drama, which I absolutely love. But the fact that he's saying this about David, I was gonna say David Dobrik like as one, David Dobrik, then I'm kind of like, you know what? This must be true. Basically, I'm gonna go ahead and play the story for you guys in a bit, but he's basically saying that David was really rude to him, and I was just like, what? I wouldn't imagine that from David. Honestly, like after watching his vlogs and stuff for years now, I'm kind of like, you know what? I just had this picture in my mind of he's like really fun, very outgoing, and very personable. You know what I'm saying? However, Bretman Rock has the opposite to say, so I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip so that way we can talk about it after.
Let me spill some tea, bitch. I've been wanting to spill this tea for so fucking long. He's canceled now, so I really don't give a about sharing this tea. So a couple years ago, I won Beauty Influencer of the Year by People's Choice Awards. That was the same year that David Dobrik won Content Creator, whatever. And they literally said our names back to back from each other when we won, right? I went to his table to show my friends my award, and this white bitch goes up to me and he's like, I wasn't even talking to him, and he just goes up to me and he's like, who are you? What do you do? What did you win? Who the f am I? What the f did I win? And what the f do I do, bitch? First of all, I don't owe you an explanation. And second of all, They literally said our names and category right after the other. So I don't know who the you're talking about. And literally the day before literally the day before I won my award, y'all, my dad died. Y'all know this story. And so the whole time I was literally just standing by their table, like, yeah, nobody has ever made me feel. No one has ever shedded on me and made me feel so irrelevant. All in one night. I was like, oh my god, this bitch is really out here. Like, what?
So as y'all can see from right there, David made him feel some type of way, which I think is really a big trip because like I keep on saying, I just feel like Bretman is just so unproblematic. Like I don't think that he's ever really called out anybody before, especially made a Instagram story about them or a YouTube video, nothing like that. I feel like he minds his own business, but obviously you can tell that he's been holding on to this because David made him feel some type of way. And I don't know, I really believe him, honestly. And I know that there's obviously a lot of people out there, and I do agree sometimes that whenever anybody is being canceled, that people will come forward and just make up stories about them or say that they're this or say that they're that. They kind of like hop on this like hate bandwagon. However, I don't think Bretman would be like that whatsoever because y'all, if you guys have been following Bretman for a long time, he literally never does this. He's so unproblematic. I feel like he's low-key probably the most unproblematic like popular beauty YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody else is just, you know, a little dramatic, a little problematic, which, hey, you know, I kind of feel like we all are, but I feel like he just minds his own business. So the fact that he's saying this about David, I kind of really believe it, you know, which I do feel a little bit like, I don't know, indifferent about, I guess you can say, because for the longest time I just viewed David a certain way, and then now that I'm seeing these things of him, I'm like, oh snap, like what? This to me is just a trip, and I kind of feel like why would David even do that? Because obviously, if a Bretman Rock won like creator of the year, you know who he is. You're there at the award show, so you know what's up. But I do want to say though, this actual like same type of incident happened to me at a Makeup Forever party years ago, and I was kind of blowing up on social media, and this person had commented on some of my pictures. I commented back to them, and we kind of had like a little conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like completely got along and everything like this. Well, I was at this Makeup Forever party talking to multiple people, you know, just, you know, mingling and stuff like that. It was open bar, so I was extra mingling, you know what I'm saying? This person felt the need to come up to me and go, who are you? With a face like that. And I was like, ugh, like, why do you feel the need to do that? And I'm like, you literally commented on my pictures. You started following me first. Like, you know who I am. Like, why do you feel the need to go and try to kick somebody? And I genuinely feel like that comes from such a place of insecurity and just, you want to push somebody down to push yourself up. You know what I'm saying? You want to make them feel like they're nobody. And I'm like, y'all, that is like such a Regina George thing to do. And I just really don't get it. And maybe low-key David Dobrik is kind of insecure, you know what I'm saying? And maybe he wanted to, like, you know, push Bretman Rock and make himself feel better. I don't know. Some people are so weird with this type of thing, and I'm like, I just really don't get it. However, I 100% do believe that this did happen because Bretman Rock is just so unproblematic. He is just, y'all, if you guys follow him, y'all know what's up. He literally never calls anybody out, so I'm just kind of like, oh snap, this is definitely true, you know what I feel weird about it, y'all, because for so many years I really had been a David Dobrik fan. I had said this before, like on my live videos, before everyone would always ask, like, who's your favorite YouTuber to watch? And it literally always has been David Dobrik. And I feel like, oh my gosh, within the past, you know, couple months, a lot has come forward. And at first I was like, is any of this really true? And I'm really starting to see the truth now, and I feel like kind of dumb about it, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of other people are like out there like that too, that are kind of like, oh, you know what, I thought David was this way, and now we're really seeing the truth. Oh my gosh, you guys, is it not completely an Ellen DeGeneres thing? For years and years and years I liked Ellen DeGeneres, and then come to find out she is just like a mean girl, you know? And I'm like, whoa, we never expected that. But I do want to say about this though, actually my aunt's wife went to one of her shows before, and she had said that she was so rude and ignored all the fans, and this was years ago. So I was like, oh, ever since then I kind of knew that she was like that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's how David Dobrik is now. Like, I feel like everyone viewed him as like such this positive light, and he's so fun and generous and, you know, just very bubbly. And then this all stuff is coming out now. Bretman saying this, I'm like, whoa, if Bretman is saying something, then I think that it really is a problem because he's just so unproblematic, you know? I feel like I said that 50 times in this video. Let me go ahead and end this video before I start rambling about nonsense as usual and repeating myself 50 times because I know that annoys you guys, but it's just like something in my brain. Anyways, y'all, let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.